Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. It's Japanese Heavy Tank Feature Day. We're going to showcase the Japanese heavies, the new heavies. We're going to watch tier 8, 9, and 10. Okay? It's going to be a fairly lengthy video by my standards, but we're going to watch a great game for each one and kind of get an idea of what these things are like. I have not played them yet because I have not been able to grind them all yet. And I'm going to do that for you live, so you can watch my pain. But we're going to start with Mew from the MBZ clan. Shout out to you guys in his type 57. And look at it. When I just looked at the numbers in Wargaming's update of the patch, I thought this one's going to be a beast. The tier 8 one looked phenomenal to me. Look at the ammo here. It's a 252 pen, 360 alpha. It has amazing turret armor and fantastic gun depression. Like, look at this gun depression, guys. This is it's insane. Is the gun depression 12%? And I don't believe that this one has the hydropneumatic suspension. It does not require it. It has this kind of gun depression. Now look where he is. Look at the gun depression, guys. For a Japanese tank, right? That is with a phenomenally strong turret and this kind of gun depression in some positions. I said this would be a beast, and you're going to witness how much of a beast it is. Because I think it's pretty much invincible on a ridgeline. Now, there is this little cupola. Let's see. No, there's not much here. I wonder if that little area, you know, but when you're looking up at someone pointing down on a ridgeline, I don't know. But anyways, he's going to fight the whole enemy team, all right? And with this kind of gun depression, the guys have to crest the ridge in order to shoot him. And they're coming at him full force now, trying to push him in the water. And he's going to take a shot. Now face hug him, buddy. Face hug him. Because with that turret, remember when the Patriot came out, guys? And it had a strong turret? And oh, wow, the Patriot's good hull down? The Patriot's old. Oh, the Patriot hit him. Let's look at that. Just put it through there. The Patriot, yeah, shot him right through there. Okay, so he was penned in the cupola. So it is, and it was regular ammo. You'll notice that the Patriot penned his cupola with regular ammo. So it is a legitimate weak spot, guys. Legitimate. And look at this. The aim circle is tiny. This guy wants to drown himself? Like, what is going on in this game where every new thing has to be the best, I guess? Is that, you know, we won't get into a huge commentary about the power creep in the game, but it seems like every time something comes out, it has to be the best. Has to shoot faster, higher alpha, better gun depression, better aim time. You know, if the gun's not hot, if the like, it's just okay, fine. I guess Wargaming, you want to encourage everyone to get the new lines. And in their defense, when they came out with the Japanese super heavy line, the old one, the big box, the HE spamming, you know, Type 5 and stuff, no one really gave a shit because they're garbage, right? It was kind of just like a meme line to go down, but it wasn't worthy of actually grinding. So the French heavies were the same. It wasn't worthy to grind until they buffed them. So on the one hand, if the tanks they introduce are balanced, no one gets excited about them. And on the other hand, if you want people to get excited about them and you make them powerful, well, then you just power creep the game more. So Wargaming, it's up to you. It's your game. You can do whatever you want. Got to find some sort of a balance. But in my opinion, this thing is an overpowered beast. This is just tier 8. We'll see the tier 9 and 10 soon, which I don't think are overpowered beasts. But this one for sure, in my opinion, with this kind of matchmaker, he's fighting, there's 3 tier 9s in the game. Okay, this is not top tier. He's not fighting tier 7s and 6s. Imagine a world where you get top tier, your tier 8 fighting tier 7s and 6s with this. You roll out in your Sherman Easy 8, and you go to the ridgeline to use your gun depression, and you have to fight this guy. Yeah, it's just Control Alt Delete. Whatever. What do you press when you want your computer to just stop? There's no chance. It completely outclasses anything lower tier. It completely outclassed the Patriot. The two of course, the Patriots that came at him played like Muppets. They didn't stay hull down. But this thing will completely outclass anything lower tier, and I think holds its own versus other tier 8s easily. And this guy's playing very conservative. Now you could just poke around and take this shot. There you go. Snap it. You got the brand new tank line RNG there. The honeymoon RNG. Like, look at this gun depression, guys. Oh, that one. You got the you're winning too much bounce RNG. It's got a decent reload. Oh, you didn't get him. You got the spotting assist. Now this guy obviously has a good crew, and he's running food. His view range is very good. I said, oh, they're going to be unbearably slow. He's going 34. The maximum speed is 35, and he is going 35. So not much terrain resistance, or was he? I don't recall if he had a turbo put on it. It might be a choice to put turbo on this thing, because it is slow. That's, I guess, its only weakness, right? But in the right situation... Oh, he got surprised. You knew he was there. You knew he was there, buddy. You saw him drive there. And now he's angling and angling. He's got penned together. That guy's penning him. Oh. Not very strong hull, but turret to die for. Oh, the artillery hits. He's stunned again. Whoa! So he aced his tank. He has 2 marks of excellence. He did 6,560 damage, 6 kills. And lost a ton of credits because he spammed premium ammo like there's no tomorrow. Surprise! Okay, now let's feature the tier 9. In this game, it's driven by Warwolf 595 from the Goat clan, spelt with a 4. Shout out to you guys. And he is in Paris. Let's go. And it looks pretty beefy as well. It looks pretty solid. And I believe at tier 9, the hydropneumatic gun depression thing happens. But anyway, tier 8, in my opinion, a beast, and is going to be so overpowering on maps that require gun depressions. And there's lots of maps where, like in El Halouf, when you go to the rocks, or there's lots of really key positions on lots of maps where gun depression just wins. So tier 8, fantastic, really, really powerful. This one, let's see now, is he hydropneumatically speaking moving? He's got the little, I don't even know what that is. Let's just watch. He's pre-aimed. Let's see what is. He's not hydropneumatically doing anything, guys. What happened to the hydropneumatic gun depression? I guess they forgot to add it, or he's not using it. Be patient. They're losing 0-2 already. He's in Paris. In this particular spot, he can use his gun depression. He could actually back up a lot more and have more, hide more of his hull. But let's just watch Warwolf. Patience. Good things come to those who wait. And what's the? He's also spamming APCR right off the bat. He's 311 pen, 400 HP. Alpha. And he decides to move up because the enemies have... Oh, they're losing 0-4 already. What's up? The enemies... they're farming his team who are sitting here. So he has to change his plan. He wanted to be held down there, but he decides he has to move in and start doing something. And he bounced on a Conqueror, which is unfortunate. Fairly decent reload. And he just has to move up now. And he missed. He took a shot on the move. He wants to get into cover behind the houses. So he wanted to use his gun depression, but it didn't work. He's going to side scrape now and takes one in the tracks. Beautiful. and he pumps 398 into the Conqueror without aiming. Without aiming. Now remember, the write-up says when the gun is cool, it's more accurate than when the gun is hot. And you got the hydrodynamic suspension. We didn't see any of that. And he just snaps it. It goes in anyway. So there you go. So really, Wargaming, maybe you should just, in your write-up, when you release the new tank, just say, the tank will be accurate if we decide. When you pull the trigger, if we say yes, snap, then, you know, like snap, it'll hit like that, right? Or the gun must have been hot. Why don't you just say that, Wargaming? And when you press the trigger, whatever we decide will happen, regardless of whatever the mechanic is. If the gun is hot, it's more accurate. If the gun is cold, it's not. The guy just snapped 2 shots on the move, and he hit both. And how he aimed and he bounced. Okay. Here he goes. He really has not performed so much yet. And the gun must have been hot there because he snapped that shot too. Let's feature the new tank and with all the new mechanics and complicated jargon that Wargaming was talking about. Here we go. This is the tier 9. Are we watching the right tank? It is a tier 9 tank. It is Japanese. It is a heavy. Boom. His gun is hot or gun is cold. You press trigger and we decide. Sometimes you miss. That means gun is cold. Sometimes you hit. That means gun is hot. This guy's not aiming any of his shots. It's the same old thing, guys. It's the same old thing. You just play this game. You point the gun at the enemy and you just take the shot. Just take the shot, and then what happens happens. Just take the shot. Here he goes. Face hug this guy and give us a display on how good. Snap it. Start him on fire. Here, you should be face hugging him instead of letting him shoot your hull. But he bounced anyway. Boom. Nice. Lit him again. Lit him on fire twice. I guess the fuel tank on the Type 59 is located on the track wheel. Because he lit him on fire. He shot the track wheel and lit him on fire. This guy's losing. But he is moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up, moving up. The Scorpion says, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit. But he just pressed the trigger. And the gun was not facing the Scorpion, and Wargaming said, yes, your gun is hot. You hit. Hot you hit, cold you miss. He's by himself now, guys. Was he by himself when he was fighting the Scorpion? Ooh, oh. Boom! And the Scorpion bounces. Face hug the Scorpion. Face hug him. This guy's being tentative. He's being very tentative. I guess he doesn't want to get in a crossfire. And he... Oh, yeah, there's a... You could have face-hugged the Scorpion, but that's okay. The STRV is a Muppet and is putting himself in and he doesn't aim and hits again. So, we've learned by watching this, guys, that this is the most accurate tank in the game. Okay, there's no aiming required, just point and shoot. And it's the most accurate thing you've ever played. Until everyone grinds them again, and then once everyone's got one, then you'll miss, I guess, and there'll be a new line that you have to grind that has accurate gun handling. I don't know. I don't give a shit, guys. I don't know. This game is what it is. You guys let me know in the comments. You guys decide. This guy is just snapping shots left, right, and center. They're all going in, whether he's aiming or not. And I guess that's this tank line. Well, maybe we'll watch another replay 6 months from now and see how the gun handling is, but let me know what you think. How many of you have played the Tier 9 so far? There's not a lot of content to choose from because not a lot of people have got it yet, right? So there is that. This is just a one sample game, and I just wanted to feature it for you. This did not really illustrate hull down play. which I think would be the forte of this tank. You know, if he gets on a map like El Halouf, this guy's face it. Don't aim. Oh! I said don't aim. It's worked up till now, and this guy's invisible, but just surge to... Oh, he's actually could be close to a one-shot now. Made a mistake there with the STRV. He should have aimed the shot. Klaus, you were wrong. All his shots have hit so far, and then the one key shot at the end, he needed to aim that shot to hit that STRV. He missed and took one, and now he's down to 428 alpha, or 428 HP, and the STRV could high roll. Boom. Yeah, but the STRV is a Muppet who drove into a house, and the STRV rolled 407. Boom. He takes a... Oh, he's so lucky. Where's that artillery? Isn't the artillery at A0? The artillery would, if I was the SPG player on the enemy team, I would have killed him, because I would be sitting at A0, which is the only good spot to sit on this map. A0. Let's make the mini-map bigger. A0 is the only spot where you have some lines of, you know, trajectories for a SPG, and I would have hit him and killed him, and I would have been the star of the game. My teammates would be sending me messages of how great I did, and we're so glad you were on our team. We hate SPGs, but we're so glad that you were on our team because you ensured victory. That's what would have happened. But this SPG is a Muppet. Where is he? And why didn't he take a shot and kill him? We will never know. We will never know what goes through the mind of an SPG player. Which reminds me, it's almost time to feature another SPG day. Because, I mean, SPG drivers are people too, but we will never know what goes through their minds. And this guy's decided to cap. You got 5 minutes. You go look for him if you want. But he's only got 22 HP. So if he drives around looking for him, and the SPG spots him first and just shoots, he could die. Right? The Lorraine 155-50, tier 7, it could do 22 damage on even a near miss. So he's doing the right thing. Now let's see if this SPG player moves up. I would think he's going to come from A0. I would be pointing at A0. But now what do I know? Like I said, we'll never know what goes through the mind of the average SPG player. Maybe he's disconnected. I see that he has no kills. Not that I mean, a lot of times SPG players don't get kills, so we don't know. We know he's either disconnected or a pussy or a Muppet who missed. And this guy just, before he takes the shot, he loaded HE, shot the Lorraine, and only rolled 303. Okay, and the HE 60 pen 515 HP. That's why you get trolled. Why in the world would you load HE when your alpha is 400 on your regular ammo? Almost a huge blunder. So Warwolf 595 ends up doing really well there. 5,520 damage, 9 kills. And he lost, well, no, with some boosters and stuff, he made a few credits. Okay, we've reached tier 10. Very nice looking tank, actually. Very pronounced cupola right there. That's probably going to be a weak spot. We're going to watch Atomic 89 from the Espa clan. Some very nice gamma. They are very nice looking tanks.
May the knives of our enemies shift and shatter.
Yes. May they shift and shatter. So let's watch him do it here. What is this map? This is, it's not Ensk. What is it called? I forgot what this map is called. But Ruinberg. My brain is slow. And he's buzzing along at 37, 38, 39. So this has top speed of 35. But he's buzzing at 36, 37, 38. Does he have... I forgot to check. Or I don't know if we even saw. Does he have turbo? He must, because he would be going less than 35 if he didn't. Unless Wargaming's lying about those numbers too. And snap! His gun must be hot. Now, he's shooting regular ammo? Yeah, 400 alpha. The only difference, I remember, is 10 penetration. So he's got 260 instead of 250. He's got, yeah, 260 pen instead of 250. And I just noticed over 1,000 meters per second shell velocity, which is really good. You don't want, a lot of times these heavy tanks, the big guns, they have very slow shell velocity, which makes them just very difficult. Right? Like the E100, you look at the shell velocities, just the Type 5 heavy, unless you switch, there's different guns. But the derp gun, he's not got an outline there. Yes, he does. Oh, the shot deviated into a better spot than he was aiming at. If you'll notice that, guys, he was aiming, but the shot deviated into a better. He's staying hull down. Boom. And this position that he's in, he's protecting his hull, and he's nearly invincible with this turret, but big cupola on it. And he's got an aggressive player in a medium tank that's moved up there. Oh, he bounced. You notice the aim circle got smaller. The gun must be hot now. He's doing well. High rate of fire, 400 alpha. It's a heavy tank. But there's other heavy tanks in the game that, you know, my T110E5 is. I mean, it's got a bigger cupola, but
We are paralyzed.
we're paralyzed. Where did it hit? Oh, that was HE. Someone shot HE at him. And that,
Armor is damaged. The enemy is
there must have been a pixel that had the fuel tank exposed. This RNG with the new tanks, man. Lit him on fire for 801. 801 HP of a fire on a pixel that didn't exist. Shall we watch that? Go rewind the video and watch that shot again. What did he hit? How did he hit it? And what did he hit that lit on fire? And he got hit by HE again. Snap another one. So someone, oh, that was an AP shell that he bounced from the FE, and another HE. He's getting hit by, oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. He's not paying attention now while I'm look. It was the Object 261. It's the artillery that hit him twice with HE. There's a pixel there. It's a new tank. Just take the shot. I guess you're gonna. Oh, he's switching to premium ammo to go through the turret of the Object 140. There's a little bit of the hull showing, buddy. There's pixel. Yuri did his pixel. Take the shot. Yeah, I don't know. You don't pen what you don't shoot. Yeah, and now you fidgeted. He was pre-aimed there the whole time. But he fidgeted. That's what I do. Snap.
We pierced our enemy's shield.
So, yeah, tier 9 and 10. I don't know. I don't know if we've got a really good showcase here. You get to see them in action, but the gun's damaged. It's okay.
We penetrated our enemy's armor.
The gun's damaged. Bullseye. The gun's working properly. Whew, oh, we missed. Snap. Yeah, the gun's fixed now, so it deviated.
Dead.
The gun was damaged. Bullseye. Now wait. Let the gun... You didn't let the gun get hot. It was a big circle. But he still hit. These mechanics are meaningless, guys. Prove me wrong in the comment section to let me know. Oh, I've played them, and the gun mechanics are very important. You have to let your gun cool or heat. Right? Yeah, cooled off gun is more accurate than a hot gun. That's right. If your gun is too hot, it's less accurate. I don't think it matters. When there's an enemy in front of your gun and you aim at him, just shoot. And if it's a bullseye, you'll do damage. And if it's not a bullseye, you might bounce. That's the new gun handling mechanic, guys, in action. Press the trigger and then Wargaming decides whether your shot penetrates. Or hits, for that matter. There. Now his gun... See, his gun must be cooled off. It's a small circle. His teammate exploded. Oh, I thought he was going to take that shot. That could have went in. Yes.
One more
Yeah, one more enemy vehicle removed. It's like a female Arnold Schwarzenegger speaking there. Be careful of that FV.
We must penetrate their shields.
That FV4005, if he's firing Hesh, could be a problem. There he is. Oh, he missed, so you've got time. I would just go. No, okay, he decided not to. The very long reload on the FV. Maybe he could have went and fought the mouse while the FV was reloading, and he gets hit by artillery again. That artillery is just being oh, both SPGs are just focusing the new tank. That's very, very annoying. He's down to 440 HP. He's a one-shot now. Maybe leave. Go fight the Minotauro, or just don't hold this position anymore. There's a Leopard that you can maybe shoot if you back up. Or just take him out.
May the battlefield take them.
The big shit barn shows his turret. I wouldn't stay there. You're going to get hit by artillery 2 times in the next 5 seconds. Snap. Oh, and
Your armor is damaged.
wow. Just snap, I guess. Don't aim. That's the new gun mechanic. My barrel's cooled off. I'm going to just snap it and hope Wargaming agrees with me. I find it hard to take the mechanics and
We have penetrated their shields.
the content that they provide seriously, guys. I'll put up my hand and say I find it difficult to take
We pierced our
anything
enemy's
Wargaming
shields.
says about this new mechanic and all the this is a game that relies on numbers and thousands of computations and calculations and all sorts of percentages and angles and all sorts of these important armor and angle of incidence and bouncing and how fast your shell arrives there and deviations and carefully aim but you miss and bounce, snap, you hit. It has all these important mathematical formulas. And then at the end of the day, you just swing the gun barrel up, you go click, and then Wargaming decides whether it goes in or not, or hits or not. Completely random. No rhyme or reason to why anything occurs. Unrelated completely to all of the numbers that they publish. So yes, I find it very difficult to take it seriously. There's other channels that you can watch where they'll give you an in-depth, very detailed, they'll use a spreadsheet and talk to you all about the new gun handling and the differences between a hot gun and the cold gun, and there's a 10% more chance of this, and it's, go ahead, knock yourself out and watch that. It's all bullshit. Just play the game, have fun. When you play the tank, you'll get a feel yourself for whether you enjoy a certain tank, whether you'll get the feel. Oh yeah, I really enjoy playing the Leopard. The gun seems to hit a lot. And you'll say, oh, I played that the Japanese 113, and I tend to miss a lot.
Track repaired. Let's get away from here.
Yeah, let's get away from here. So it's up to you. If you want to take it seriously and learn all the numbers, fine. But at the end of the day, when you point your gun and you put the circle on the enemy target, and you wait for the circle to get as small as it gets, and you press the trigger, then it's out of your hands. If the shot goes right where that dot is, and you know what you're aiming at, then yeah, you're.
May the battle, we are out of
Then
this battle.
then you're you've gotten good.
Stand tall.
But if you do put the dot there and then you shoot and the shot goes to the edge, you missed and you suck. And it doesn't matter what the numbers are. And speaking of which, you suck. You lost. That's the tier 10, guys. Let's see if they this guy's aiming at an SPG. It's always good when the biggest gun on your team and your teammate is busy aiming at an SPG. Like, why are you aiming at an SPG when your heavy tank was fighting so hard for his life there? This guy's aiming at an SPG. So I hope you enjoyed the showcase of the Japanese tanks. Let me know what you guys think. In my opinion, I think the tier 8 is probably a beast. And he angled his armor so that the mouse would have an easier time killing him. Just goes to show that when you have teammates like the mouse, it doesn't matter if you're in the brand new shiny tank. But this guy did good. Even on a defeat, he aced the tank. He got 8,000. 132 damage, guys. You did a fantastic job. You tried your best, buddy. I think your teammates let you down. You actually made a few credits. But in my opinion, just to summarize, the tier 8 I think is a beast. The tier 9 and 10, you know, they're okay. They kind of remind me of the Polish heavies, but not as much alpha, right? Strong turrets. I think probably the Polish heavies better turrets. I don't know. Is there anything to like here? Gun depression, but they do have weak spots, so I don't know. Other than the tier 8, I don't know if I'd be too excited about the tier 9 and 10. You guys let me know if you've played them. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.